hill climb. I don't think my gears are shifting. Oh, there they go. Oh man, this hill's steep. All right, we're gonna walk. We're gonna walk and talk. All right. So it's Monday, October, 7th? And it's probably 5:45 a.m. And I'll be riding the beach cruiser to work. So this is the second time that I've made this ride on this bike. So I was in Huntington Beach this weekend on Saturday and Sunday at the Pacific Air Show. There's thousands and thousands of bikes there. So awesome, but everybody seems to get around on their bikes pretty easy, even when they're not electric. But this bike, for some reason, it gets difficult after about 5 or 6 miles. So this is what we're riding today. 12 miles. So I do have a video, my first video of me taking this bike from last week, but I don't know if I'm going to publish that one. I want to get kind of up to date because I'm several days behind. Oh yeah. Woo! Oh yeah. So there's a few things we can do. I mean, if I would have left on time, I could just ride to the train station and ride the train, you know, but I didn't. So the train leaves at 5:40. So I don't, I have to get up at like 4:30 to make it to the train. So that obviously didn't happen. So I don't know, we'll just go with the flow. I mean, I could take a bus, I guess. But I'm just intimidated by the, this guy's gonna think I'm honking at him. I'm not honking at him. So I don't know, I mean, we're just gonna ride and see what happens. So these videos I'm definitely gonna have to edit. Editing is gonna take a long time on these ones because I need to, I don't know how long it's gonna take. It takes well over an hour. It's probably an hour and a half ride, maybe a little bit less, I don't know. We're gonna stop over here as usual real quick. With the retrospect chasing super bike. All right, so we're off, guys. So a non-e-bike ride to work, what is it? I mean, are people gonna watch this craziness? That's a long time to be talking, jabber-jawing about stuff. And it's, you know, I don't know. I think if I had a regular pedal bike that was like you know, like a gravel bike, obviously, or you know, a mountain bike that has a lot of gears, I think the ride would be a lot easier. I mean, the beach cruiser has gears, so don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to act like I'm riding just a regular beach cruiser. This is a super beach cruiser with the gears. Yeah, like right now it feels pretty easy, you know, but by the time I get into Santa Ana, it starts getting difficult a little bit. And the problem too is I don't have slime in these tires, so it's like, it's really risky. But I do have a tiny bit of slime left that if we get a small puncture, we might be able to survive. But my legs already feel like jelly. I don't even know if that's the Jello. That's not even the right term because they feel worse than that. We walked. So on Saturday, I went to the Pacific Air Show. And with both my sons, and we took a bus. We have a car, but yeah, there's reasons. There's multiple reasons why we didn't take a car, but you know, I decided like, well, let's just, you know, the car was an option. It definitely was an option. But me being a crazy person, I convinced my kids to take public transportation. And so the whole trip to get to Huntington Beach was probably about 2 hours. But like when I was their age, I was running around the country, you know, and on my bike, and you know, I was out on my feet, you know, all day long, all the time on the weekends. So I knew they could handle it from that perspective. But anyway, so yeah, so they agreed. They're like, yeah, let's do it. So we made some sandwiches, got some water, and then got a ride to the train stop by my house. We could have walked there, but we didn't have a lot of time to make that bus. So the bus picked us up at 9:45, and we rode up Tustin Avenue to First Street, made a left on First Street. There was a slight detour off of First Street, and then we ended up on Newport, and then we ended up on Red Hill, and then Red Hill to like Baker, and then eventually we just end up at Hoag Hospital in Newport Beach, up there, you know, on Harbor, off of Harbor. And then from there, we walked down to PCH on Superior. So I might put the video out. I don't know. I filmed 2 days in a row. I might do the second. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I might just do one video, 2 days at the Pacific Air Show. So I see a car coming. So yeah, so on Superior, from Superior, we took an Uber. Just because we were running a little bit late, we took an Uber up to downtown Huntington. So the walk on Superior was easy. It was downhill, and we played around in this little park area and kind of did some exploring. And then yeah, and so at the Pacific Air Show, it was extremely overcast the whole day. So we got like one glimpse of a F-22, I believe, and that was it the whole day. So we spent the whole day pretty much walking up the beach, you know, in the sand, and then back, you know, to PCH and Pacific City, and just pretty much wandered around all day. Ate at Dairy Queen, and it was a great trip. We rode the bus back, and we actually took a different route back that went through like Westminster and Garden Grove, which my kids didn't really like that because it was a little bit it got grimy a little bit a few times. They're not used to that kind of stuff. They didn't grow up like I did, so anyway, but it was cool. So I think at the end of the day, we had 30,000 steps. Maybe it wasn't 30, maybe it was 25. It was between 25 and 30,000 steps. You know, a few thousand of them on the sand. So then, since we didn't get to see any jets, we decided to do it again yesterday. So your kids, the kids ride for free because of they have their student IDs. And for me, it was $4.50 for all day, which is a pretty good deal. And so yeah, that's what we did. So yesterday, though, my middle son opted out. He didn't want to do it. Well, I think he did want to do it, but he also wanted to stay with his little sister. So yeah, he stayed home. But the only difference yesterday was we saw a brief glimpse of the A10, which is my favorite jet to see. And for that specific jet, that was its last flight, and we actually got to see it briefly. And one very, very minute patch of blue sky. But that was also just a long day of walking. So I definitely have got my workout on. So this bike has these valve stem covers that light up when you ride it. We've had them for like 3 years, and they didn't work when we first got them, and now they work, but they just work intermittently. But that's what that short was about that I did last week, where the motorcycle cop was like, someone doesn't want to get hit, something like that. Because he probably saw my super wheel lights. So, yeah, Huntington Beach, man, just goes off. They had the Trump supporters there. Every time on Main Street, every time the light would change to walk, probably at least 40 Trump supporters with big old giant banners. Would walk across the street, and people are honking horns, and Huntington Beach is pretty chaotic. Well, maybe I need to make this seat a little higher, I don't know. You're okay. I can go through this grass. Good morning. She didn't look very happy. I'm gonna kick the crap out of this bike, man. Oh yeah. All right, so I don't know how many miles we've gone so far, but we have a long ways to go. Whew. I would say we've gone 3 miles maybe. So I got to keep, to make the editing efficient, I have to think about which spots to edit, and then if I'm in the middle of a story, then it's like I got to remember that so I don't edit out dialogue or anything, but whatever.
Straight?
Yeah. Cool.
Let's go first.
Okay, thanks, man. Oh. Oh man, it's bad out here.
It's scary out there, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Not like
dude.
when you were a kid.
No, it's chaos.
Everybody's on hit and run mode now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They don't have insurance, or they don't have the driver's license.
Yeah, they don't stick around to even see if you're okay. Yeah, it's amazing. I see so many, like in the news, pedestrians and cyclists getting ran over out here. It's crazy.
Now 7-year-olds keep getting their license, so that's really going to cause problems. Half of them can't remember where they live.
That's funny. All right, have a good day.
You too.
So I'm just the friendly neighborhood beach cruiser commuter. Man, we haven't even gone past Main Place Mall yet. So this section I might edit out. Going over the 22. So let's see what time it is. Oh. 6:07. So I'm thinking we'll probably get to work at hopefully by 7, another 50 minutes if we're lucky. I'm already, I don't know how cold it is right now. It's probably 60 something, maybe 65. But I'm definitely gonna have to take this windbreaker off. I don't know, because the windbreaker has a bunch of my water in it and my sunglasses and my glasses, which isn't that much extra weight. But what makes this hard is I have my backpack on. My backpack has a laptop and it has my bike pump, my electric bike pump, and it's got oh man, I forgot my tools. That's bad. Got my Leatherman. So if I do get a flat and I've got to take that valve stem out, I don't have a way to do it. That's not good. Oh man, this is hard. Oh boy. Yeah, I just think there's something that for some reason this bike just doesn't, it's not easy to pedal. I can't figure out what it is. I guess we did go by Main Place. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. All right, so we're just trucking along, guys. we're gonna go European. This guy's riding European style. He's on the left, so I'll get on the left. Yeah, I mean, I'm in decent shape, but if I get into shape, I might be able to make this ride in an hour. But I need to get like I said, like a bike with that's designed for you know, longer distance riding. But if I do that, I mean, the motor for my e-bike is only $250, so with the rim and everything, and a tire and a tube. So this bell is just going off on the bumps. I'm not making it make that noise. Well, yeah, so if you, I mean, people think I ride kind of crazy, or, you know, that video on Broadway kind of, some people got in their feelings about it. As did I guess, a little bit, not really. But you know, because I ride in the street, there's a group that chastises me for riding the street. There's a group that chastises me for riding in the sidewalk. You know, there's a group that gets mad about me going through red lights, all this craziness. You go to Huntington Beach, then you'll understand how people in Orange County ride. Like, there's just not any rules. I mean, people in Huntington ride their e-bikes on the bike paths, they ride them on the sidewalk, they ride them the wrong way on the sidewalk, they ride them on the boardwalk. There's people with dogs, people with kids, people, you know, all over the place. I mean, it was the air show, so there was probably more people than usual, but that's just the way it is, man. So it just made me realize how cautious of a rider I really am. I mean, there's kids on like awesome, like high-end e-bikes, you know, Super 73s. 12-year-old girls with a 12-year-old girl driving with two 12-year-old girls on the back on PCH, going the opposite way in a bike lane. That's what you see. So unfortunately for the viewer, not only am I just on this boring beach cruiser, but more than likely I'll be taking this route. But riding the whole way, 10 trips, so 5 days back and forth, is probably not sustainable. So I have oh my God, the Santa Ana sludge. So I have a video I did last week of me on the, so the bike ate the dust on October 2nd. So everything from October 2nd, so everything from the video I published this morning is all gonna be, after the motor catastrophic failure. So I do have a video of me commuting on my skateboard and the Metrolink, which I ended up leaving that skateboard at work and brought another skateboard that I had at work back home. So I have that cruiser board at work still. So I don't know, like, just how I don't know what routes I'm gonna take. I don't know what method of travel I'm gonna use. I wish the bus was a little faster, but the total commute on the bus is probably an hour and 45 minutes. But we might do that too. Yeah, and then, I do have a car kind of lined up. But then I gotta register the car. I gotta get insurance. Gotta get, my driver's license is expired. So it's like, I don't know. After all that, I might as well invest in a e-bike, But it's probably smarter to have a second car so that, in case there's an emergency and I need to rescue my wife or kids. But it's just different when you don't have like, you see some families, they have, and I'm not complaining or whining or crying or anything. I'm just explaining without going into too many details about, like, there's always questions like why would I be doing certain things, But I started a family like late in life, 14 years ago, and we were only going to have one child, but we liked him so much that we had a couple more, and things were okay, for many years. And we don't want to use we don't want to pay, not that we don't want to pay for daycare, we don't want anybody else raising our kids, I don't want a stranger watching my kids. I want my kids to be with their mom, So we live on my income for now, and it's worked out. But recently, with how expensive it's gotten to live here, you're kind of trapped. And then we don't have You know, a lot of times when you have a family, you get isolated from your friends, and all our friends live in different areas. And you just slowly grow apart. And then you got like family. My family's not broken. My family was never together to be broken. Like, it's just always a bunch of individuals, you know? So my family's not in my life whatsoever. My dad, barely. But you don't have when you don't have any kind of communal or family support, you know, you don't have anybody that you can trust to watch the kids, or, you know, watch the kids and go out on a date night, or watch the kids for a couple hours while the other spouse goes to work, is, you know, coming home from work, or, you know, there's no, so it makes it difficult. So when I got the e-bike, I could have got a car, you know, for sure. Like, I can afford a car payment. Well, I could at that time. Right now I can't. But I do have one that I could get. This is nice though, it really is. Yeah, if I can get into better shape, then this isn't bad. This is already way faster than my first ride. Going through the danger zone right here. Hell yeah, that was safe. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could keep this video an hour. I don't know if anybody would watch an hour of this though. We'll see. I'll know when I watch the video, when I edit it, I'll know if people are gonna like it or not. But I'm kind of a strange person, so like I was talking about the yard buzzards, you know, those guys that do the train hopping. Like, a lot of people probably would find that really boring, but I think it's pretty awesome. And those people backed up for me. Somebody almost missed their turn. As the commuter continues to wreak havoc on the streets of Santa Ana. So I'm really like, so I just put out that video of where my motor stopped working. So I'm really worried about that because I was told by a lot of people to, because I can get that motor eventually, but right now I can't, you know. And like that, the kids need stuff. The kids need stuff. We have bills to pay. It's just not. It's not the right time, you know. So that's the only reason why I requested that, or didn't request. I didn't request it. Just like a lot of people were saying, yeah, just see if the subs want to support the channel or whatever. Or, man. So I sat on that video. That's how much I didn't want to do it. I mean, I had other videos to put out. But even knowing I need to get back on the road as soon as possible, I sat on that video for many days. So, you know, that video was recorded on the 2nd, October 2nd. And I explored a bunch of options throughout those 4 days, and finally said, well, last night I decided to put the video out. So hopefully I don't lose any subscribers, you know. Another gutter rider. This guy turning. So I don't know how fast I'm going right now, probably about 10 miles an hour. So that's what Google Maps, I think, bases the ride times on, is 10 miles an hour. This is a terrible crossing here. I gotta cut around this way. So I went by Rad Power Bikes. So one of the bikes he was showing me, I think it was the Roadster, it looked pretty cool. It was, but it was like $2,000. I was like, well, for $2,000, I can get a e-cells. But I think like supporting a local, you know, bike company is kind of cool too. I don't know, but I'm not in the market for a new one yet anyway. But they were definitely cool with me filming in there. And so that was cool. And then I got the name of their media guy. So I'm gonna contact him and see if I can go back over there and test ride some bikes and make videos on those bikes, and then see what happens from there. Maybe they'll want to sponsor the channel, you know. I'll ride anything. I don't even, obviously, I mean, I'm riding a beach cruise right now. I just want to ride, you know, and then I need it to be efficient. I need to be able to go 20 miles an hour. That's my, and I need it to be reliable. That's what I need, you know. I'm not. I don't even care, you know. What do we got going on here? Oh yeah. I ran over something. What the hell did I run over? A piece of tape or something? So I feel like I'm less likely to get flats on the sidewalks. I mean, there's broken glass and stuff everywhere, but you know, most of the stuff when you're in the street gets pushed over to the side of the road by vehicles, you know. So anything that doesn't get picked up in somebody's tires are right over in the areas where I usually ride. So that's where I'm trying to avoid those areas. All right, what time are we looking at right now? 6:34. All right. Whoa. Action packed, guys. Come on. This is a flat zone right here. all the homeless people, they go and collect stuff right there in the middle of the night and take it apart, and so there's like a lot of crap right there every day. I like to ride my bicycle. I had a beach cruiser many years ago. Probably when I was around 20. Actually, I was younger than that, maybe 18. I think I had just gotten out of high school. And I don't remember what brand it was. It wasn't like, it was just it was new. Had the white wall tires. It was like this shiny metallic aqua color. It was a nice bike. I cruised that all around Porterville. And I was at a party one night, and I took it to my friend's house who had a party, and then people were drinking, and the bike got destroyed, man. Oh man, it got so destroyed that night. We started jumping it off the hips in the driveway, and then like I forget who was riding it, and they jumped it like a massive jump off that hip and tacoed the back rim. It's terrible. I don't know what I did with the bike after that. All right. Whew. Oh man, I'm sweaty. So it'll be kind of weird when I get that tire for the electric, because it's probably going to be like a dirt tire or all-terrain tire. So I'm gonna have an all-terrain tire in the back and then a street tire in the front. I don't know about that. That's gonna look kind of weird. Maybe I'll ask him to throw in another front tire. I don't know though. I mean, I've been on the fence about electric like ever since I bought the bike, to be honest. Like, I don't talk a lot about it because I don't want people that have bought them because of me, or that's why it's important, you know, if you review bikes, to be honest about everything. That's why I always talk about, yeah, you know, I've had 2 bad displays, and just give the facts, you know. Just give the facts and then let people do with it what they may, you know. But I don't know, they're good bikes. They really, I mean, to me they are. I jumped it off thousands of curbs, you know, and that's probably was the ultimate end to the rear tire. I mean, you kind of have to sometimes, but I wasn't abusing it, you know, really, like intentionally, just like trying to jump and being ridiculous. But I think there are bikes that we're gonna have to go on the street. People are always out here walking their wolves. Great, man, this is flat tire zone. I'm gonna go around this guy. There are lots of freaking cars. Ugh. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I think like what would clear electric in my mind, like, because I don't think that they're a good bike. I guess they're a good bike company. They're in between decent and good, and what would make them a good bike company is if they had a little more faith in their bikes and gave people a 2-year warranty straight out the door. You know what I mean? But I think they probably get a lot of warranty work, and so it's just not cost effective for them to have. So I don't know how much those displays cost, but they've had to give me 2 plus a charger. So that goes from, you know, that's that much less money they profited on that sell, you know. I don't, they give you that feeling that, you know, I don't know. All right, so we're probably on mile, what is this, mile 10? Mile 10 and a half. I'm definitely getting tired at this point. But I was this tired the first time, like way back there at like mile 6 or something. Come on now. Power through it. Oh man, my legs hurt. Feel the burn. Far beyond driven. Don't give up. Keep trying. Woo. Guess I need to go in the bike lane. The police are right there. I feel like I go too slow to be in the bike lane. Nerd alert, here I come. I don't know if this bike has all reflectors on it though. Oh crap, is this uphill? I feel like it's easier to pedal when I do this little sideways thing. Oh my God. Cop didn't use their blinker. They're probably looking, trying to get a closer look at me, make sure I'm not like a homeless person infiltrating the pristine city of Irvine. Can't have any homeless people out here. All right, guys and girls. When I say guys, I mean girls too. Get across. Go, 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 go. All right. So, we're gonna walk for a little bit. Oh, my legs. Oh my word. Like I said, I was already sore from the beach, that my legs haven't recovered. See if anybody unsubscribed from the channel for me asking for help. I don't know, I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's definitely not like some kind of sob story like, oh, please help me, I need a motor for my bike. And the channel's gonna die if I don't get it. No. We're gonna keep rocking, you know what I mean? We're gonna keep rocking no matter what. I put too much into this channel. I mean, we're out here, we're doing it. We're on a freaking beach cruiser. And when I get the money to get the bike fixed, I'll get the bike fixed, and then we'll be out here again. Then we'll we'll get 1,000 subscribers, and then we'll get hooked up with some bike reviews, and yeah, that's, I mean, I'm absolutely like driven, you know. These guys in this freaking Porsche, they can beat your ass. I wish I had more time to watch some videos. I don't get to watch a lot of e-bike videos because I just don't have a lot of extra time. So most of the YouTube stuff I follow is stuff I can listen to. Because I can listen to that while I'm at work. I can't like sit and watch a lot of videos. Sorry, I went quiet. I was reading comments from YouTube. So yeah, it's definitely the planetary gear, like in the motor. So yeah, that's stripped out for sure. So yeah, I haven't disassembled the motor to take a look at it. I mean, the one, it's, if I could get like a, yeah, I might be able to just buy those gears. But it's, I mean, it's probably proprietary. If I had like the dimensions, the gear dimensions, I could design the gear on on SolidWorks and then have our machine shop make it. But I've never taken one apart. I have no idea what they look like in there. Yeah, I just picture a bunch of gears spinning around each other. Because yeah, the motor itself is still humming. You know, it's not like the motor burned up. We're just gonna go. This light is the crazy light where I don't know if it actually works or not. But after these turning lights, we're gonna go after these cars right here. Oh shit, we're gonna get smacked. That light never changes, I don't think. Almost got OC Commuter almost got smoked. All right, we're here. Full speed ahead. Come on. Hell yeah. We made it, guys and girls. Whew. Just out there in the middle of the intersection. All right, well, if you made it through this whole video, you're just probably one of the baddest OC Commuter supporters there is. So we'll catch you on the next one. We'll get rolling on an electric bike eventually.